go. Let's go. Bitch. Hello? Oh, I forgot to test my chat. There you go. Seems to be visible. Refresh this. That's good. And bada beam. Bada boom. Ping the Discord. I'm thinking I should probably make another Discord just for the stream. And also link it in the like YouTube VODs. Just the current Discord is like a limited one just for this current project. But yep. So what are we doing today? And what have I done? Let's see. GitHub install. Oh yeah, I tried to do this. That didn't really succeed. Yeah. Nothing really much here. Just this one small hotfix. Oh. Pulling? Okay, interesting. Alright, fair enough, fair enough. Papa. Yeah, so I was trying to do this thing where, you know, I have a hash map of all the chunks, and what I wanted to do is just, you know, like iterate through the chunk positions that I want to, whatchamacallit? Like iterate through the chunk positions that I want to modify. Like on the touch, basically. Like there's some mesh instances, and I have a list of, well, okay, holy. Let me reset. So we have a list of chunk positions of like shit to remesh and stuff to relight. Right? And I'm thinking, okay, remeshing and relighting could happen at the same time. And try to do a thing where I borrow different parts of the struct in different places. You know? But I ran into an issue here. Let me show you. Where, and if I try to get multiple mutable references out of a single hash map, then we hit an error. Would, you know, understandable, but it's a bit unfortunate. I don't know how I could get multiple mutable references out of a hash map. Actually, I should probably search that up. I don't know if this is a thing you can do. Hmm. What is intermutability? Oh. Okay, this seems like it goes against what I know about Rust. So this is interesting. And I will get to building as well this stream. My last stream I was making the staircase room. This thing here. I showed it to someone who's into liminal spaces, and basically the feedback was, "Oh, if only this is an infinite room." you know, I was like, "Damn, that's a requirement and a half." I still think I can make good enclosed spaces, but I don't know. I can also uh like practice just making smaller ones and just see where it goes. One thought I also had is like, oh, I could just pivot and just make a parkour game because that's like a lot easier, right? Instead of a liminal space game. And then I also started thinking like, okay, maybe if I just start implementing multiplayer instead. But I don't know. I feel like I can't give up on this idea just yet, right? Like I should try to build these for a bit more and try to generate these for a bit more. But yeah, I do have a like easier things I can do. I don't know if multiplayer is gonna be easier, but like making a parkour game would be way easier, and I could actually make it very good. Like I've built some parkour stuff in the past, and I could, like if I make a parkour game, it's gonna be the easiest thing in the world to include a level editor because the game itself is the level editor. Like you just place down things, and if I make any tools for like, you making the building easier, that also goes to the players. Like it's so good. Yeah, first liminal spaces. I'm gonna try to do that. And that also made me realize that I might need to make a chunking system where we like far away things are not rendered and stuff like that. I really didn't want to do that. And for like the multiplayer stuff that I had in mind, for like SSM. So basically Super Smash Bros but in 3D. No, Super Smash Bros but in 3D. Super Smash Mobs is the actual Minecraft mini game. But yeah, in there you wouldn't need to like not render distance things. But yeah, we'll see where everything goes. For now, I will try to multi-thread the relighting and remeshing. And later in the stream, we're going to be building. Hmm. Unsafe cell. Okay. Okay. Fair enough, fair enough. Index map. I'm gonna lie, this I don't understand this, but I'm gonna move on. Index map. Oh, okay, okay. Hmm. I don't know if I want to do dynamically check the burrows. That sounds like a bad idea. Mm-hmm. It seems like kind of what I want, but I don't know. I have a way of doing this entirely safely, which is just having separate hash maps for the different data. Oh yeah, yeah. Mm, that sucks. Oh, whatever. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. These can actually all stay the same, I think. I'm not gonna hold the light data here. Yep. This is gonna be interesting. I could have used the chunk as the key here, to be honest, instead of the position, but it's fine. Let's see, what are all these errors? 5, 2. Oh, 5. Okay. Yeah, I am on the right line. Okay. Let's change the line. The set light. Do I need access to this? Maybe. Do you ever touch the blocks? No, we actually don't. And this is why I need to separate hash maps. So I can have a immutable reference to this, but a mutable reference to this. That's the whole reason. What I wish I could do is just tell Rust, like, oh, this function is gonna access this hash map and these values, but they're only gonna access this field, like as a mutable thing, and that would be the light data. And then, oh, it's not gonna modify anything else, right? And then it will check that. But that's not a possibility. Hello, bro. I hope you're doing good. Oh, yep. Just doing some refactoring so I can make stuff happen in parallel. Ooh. I just realized I don't want to do this. I guess panic for now. They're calling set light. How's this? Fine. Oh. We don't want to do this. We do. If this is mutable. I think I also want to do this. Yeah. I'm gonna take this from here and put it here. Five, 3, 8. Oh yeah, I also have to do some. Five, 6, 2. Right here. Yeah, so I want to do chunk lights. 79. Because this function seems to be fine now. That's good. Get light. Yep. Where's this get light even called actually? Okay. Alright. This doesn't need... Actually, yeah, this can create a new chunk, I guess. Do I want that? Not really. Yeah, how you doing? How's the VTuber project coming along? I already like in this project started trying to build a bit. I'll actually show you. You know, some kind of liminal feeling space. I showed this to the person that really likes liminal spaces, and the feedback was basically, make it infinite. You know, I like that. That's a hard requirement, but I can make it work. But it does mean that I need to like have better performance than I do right now. At least I think so. We'll have to see. I'll just do the easy modification for this for now. This doesn't have to be mutable actually anymore. Let's see. Oh yeah. $590. Oh, get block and light. Yeah, this is not gonna be supported. Yeah, we don't need this anymore. And also we don't need this anymore. here. I do need the blocks here. Do that. Then we say chunk light. Actually, I can just write through there for now. Yep. Oh, I see what I'm doing here. Mm-hmm. Guess I do that. Oh yeah. I'll just unwrap. One, 2, 7, 1. Gonna need mutability there. Now you kind of really want to have the thing where like these chunk blocks and chunk lights are just part of, like the hash maps are part of one struct, and I can just pass it around. Like I don't have to define these inputs everywhere separately. That'd be nice. Oh, come on. Oh, okay. Transfer light data to mesh instances. What do you want? Mutable or like read only? Actually, this also doesn't need um mutable access to the light data. Now that I think about it. We're only gonna be reading the lights. We're never gonna write to them. This is to do. Oh yeah. One 176. What do you mean? You want the lights? Yep. Are you gonna complain about the mutability? They're not. Alright, 1190. We just get light here. Propagate light doesn't need access to the blocks. That's correct. We do need mutable access to this. Oi, oi, oi. Does this function work now? It kinda does. Let's fix these all. Oh, that's already there. Nice. Let me see. This game? Or assuming it's this. Okay. Yeah, looks neat to be honest. Oh, free game as well. Yep. Yep. I'll probably check that out. Yeah. I'll probably check that out with friends later. Like we have a nice little three-person group that we tend to play games together with. That seems like a nice game to like experience blind for the first time, you know? Like know nothing about it. Yeah. Thanks for sharing. Fair. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really look for games that much, I guess. Like we have some that we play and then sometimes something pops up like, Deeper Galactic pops up at some point and we're like, "Oh, this seems interesting, right?" And it's been a good game. But yeah, there's just so much to do. So much to do. Oh yeah, also so much to do in this fucking refactor. I'm kind of curious though. I could have tried to like just have all the data in one place, and then this all would have kind of just worked, and then only separate it when I need to. I don't know, but I'm thinking there's some overhead in like going through everything and separating it. Let's see. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Fair enough. Fair enough. Also, papa, if you have any like ideas that you think would benefit from like using a uh block slash voxel engine like this, you can let me know. So, something is brewing here. I think it could be used to, make some games, right? That's the idea. But yeah, I don't know. I don't think I'll be doing a like open source release at least anytime soon. Mm-hmm. Fair, fair. I do have one very basic idea, which is just a parkour game. It would be very, very easy to make with that, and then I would have a um level editor kind of just bundled in because you can just place down blocks. And if I make dev tools for like filling areas in faster and stuff like that, then the players would also automatically have access to those convenience tools, and level editing would become easier. So that's one thing. And of course, then multiplayer. Ha. See, lucky line of code 777. Yeah. Multiplayer indeed. Ice emoji, I agree. Uh, I still have the plan of making it entirely rollback. So if you have a server somewhere, it only needs to like negotiate between the clients like what inputs do we have to the simulation, and that's it. I really, really like that idea. It does mean that clients have to do more. Like we might need to here remember the block data for some previous ticks to be able to roll back to those ticks. And for that, I most likely want to store the difference in block data instead of the entire chunk. But I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah. You need to be able to like roll back to a previous state and roll forward from there. And these blocks do take up some memory. Not the most, like to be fair, you're not gonna expect like to have large scale block changes a lot, unless you have like a big TNT explosion going on or something, or like someone fills a big area. But don't know. We'll see. We'll see when we get there. Oh my, there's so much to do. Yes, trunk lights. What else? I do love the error messages though. I can just jump to the line where stuff is wrong and then fix it. Speeding around. Okay. Set light, do you actually need... Why does set light want the actual chunks? What into blocks? Oh, because I can propagate the light change? Where do we propagate? Oh, I'm looking at set light. Do use chunk here? What if I just remove this from here? What chunk? Do I use it here? I don't think so. Yeah, because this is not about propagation. It's literally just setting the thing. Yep. Oh, I didn't this first line. Gotta sometimes remember how your own code works. Also, I don't think I've shown you this, but I got sneaking working yesterday. So if we hold shift, we can't fall off blocks. That's so neat. Going downstairs a bit iffy right now. I can make it work a bit better. You can like basically collide with an invisible wall when you go down. But yeah, this works and it works nicely. I could make it a bit better where it stops you exactly at the edge. Currently, it just kind of, you know, those memes with the self-driving car stuff where it's like, if going to crash, don't. That's basically what I'm doing with the movement. Like I'm doing the x-axis movement, and then I see if it's just above air and there's not blocks below. And if that's the case, then we don't do the x movement. And then we do the same for z movement. It's so easy. If going to fall off block, don't. Infinite coyote time. What do you mean by that? Well, coyote time usually is for like when you walk off something and then you can still like walk midair instead of being prevented from falling off edges. Um, in here the player can actually walk midair, but it is for just a limited time. Let me see. If I have something like this, for example, it should be pretty hard to get from like one block to another, right? Because you should be starting to fall immediately, and I don't do any stair stepping if you don't have like a block below you, like at least a slab. If I have this, then this is like understandable because you could fall slightly and then like climb up on the other block. But here you don't do any climbing. So the player actually just walks in the air to get from place A to place B. Can you walk over this? You can. Yeah, this is even more clear. You can literally just walk in the air. But if you stop, you'll fall. And you can even jump in the air. It's the game will handle you as if you're in a grounded state for a limited period of time. I think for 2D platformers, it makes more sense, I feel like, just to be able to jump for a while, but for gravity to affect you. But I feel like for 3D games, at least like a blocky game like this, it makes more sense for the player to actually just be grounded for a few ticks. But yep. Okay, what else? Oh, wait, what? 1322. Oh, I can't wait to look back on these changes and be like, this was a mistake. I can't wait. But the multi-threading potential, it is there, and it could be another mistake. Oh yeah. Yeah, this function doesn't exist anymore. Git block kind of does stuff that we don't want. I think we just okay, 1306. Yeah, we do get chunk, which requires mutable access. 1306. Here we go. We're just gonna say chunks get offset pause. We'll unwrap this. Then we'll access. Oh, I need to turn this into a chunk position. This that's this Yippee! I think this will crash multiple times with these unwraps, and I'll have to handle this properly. This will be fun. Oh yeah, I have to say. Want to do this. What else? 1405. Reiterating through the chunks here. Now we're going through the chunk positions. Do we need the block data here at all? Actually, we will eventually need it. So I'll leave that in. But we should be using chunk lights here. Five, 3, 7. Okay. Where are we here? Fair enough. I think also this function shouldn't whatchamacallit shouldn't have direct access to like mutating blocks. They should probably just like accumulate block positions to change, and then I'll do that. Also, I just realized for multiplayer, I could do a thing where the block placements are not part of the rollback. Maybe. Actually, no, that wouldn't work. They do have to be part of the rollback. Like, if entities move and the blocks change, they do have to still, like, do stuff correctly. Yeah. I'm gonna get an error about this. That's fine. Yeah. 1089. And we say do. Okay. 1631. We're almost at the end. Oh, yeah. Post chunk. Because I'm changing how this works. This is actually fine. I immediately like feel scared when I'm touching loading code, but it's fine. Completely fine. Yep. Oh. What do I have here? 1352. Okay, so we actually do need mutable access here. Hmm. Oh yeah, this is the function that I was working on previously, and I realized, oh, this doesn't work. So we'll go here, and yoink, it's non-existent. Now we get no errors anymore. Now we just have to fix the to-dos. What does set block want? It wants immutable access to lights. What do I mean? Expected mutable hash map. Bim bada boom. Oh, that's silly. Okay. I think This can be on. Oh. Yep. I'm just gonna. I want to copy that line, but now I don't know where it is. So I jumped around. I have no more to do's. I can't wait to crash. I cannot wait to crash. There are logic errors here. Load save. We relight the world. And relighting takes 0 milliseconds and we never do anything. Okay. What's happening here? Panic message Lamau. Okay, so it's it panics, but it doesn't crash the game. So what is our Lamau panic? Is we try to get the light, but it doesn't exist. Hmm. I don't think we care about that. At least for now. Oh, I closed the game. Because these are while we're building the world. You're also unwrapping on nuns. That's fine. Clear all this. Let's try to relight. Oh, let me actually first load a save. What is interesting is the block placements work at least. You know, we get the blocks appearing. Now we hit relight. Nothing happens. We get no errors. And no prints when we start to relight. Just nothing. Just complete silence. Oh, it might be because this is empty. Yeah, we never do anything to this because of the earlier panics. And I'm like, if I try to place down a light. Oh, there we go. Okay, 1309. Yeah. So this is failing. This is actually really annoying. If only I could have everything in one struct and just borrow different fields to other places. I have to like bookkeep manually, like multiple hash maps, and do all this stuff. You know, I should give the easier method an attempt. I should. I should do that. Because there is a way easier method that doesn't require like redoing everything. It will still require redoing some amount. To only be the lights. Huh. Well, let me actually try to proceed with this. It's like just failing here. Trying to get the light, it doesn't exist. I think we never just create um light data. Mm-hmm. Okay, load world, and we insert chunks here. There's no wonder that it fails. Slow and easy, everything is fine. Just yep. Yep. Well, this actually, I don't need this here. Mm-hmm. Actually, no, I do want to do that there. And I basically just want to instantiate like empty stuff. Chunk lights. What do I actually call this? You get a chunk here. Chunk light. Yeah. Let me see the definition again. Light data, I just need it to be empty, basically. I think that's good. No build. Okay. There we go. Let's see if there's any errors. Missing marks for relight. I guess it's true here, but I could also make it say false. Doesn't really matter. Okay. I also want to return this. Yep. Mm-hmm. Alright. Where do we call this? We call it here. We just have to say self.chunk lights useful data.to. Let's see if this is any better. If anything will happen. It's fine, those are the initial errors. Your stuff is still wrong. We load. That's fine. If we relight, it should work. It doesn't. One 1309. It's this same place again. So I'm gonna need to change these from unwrapped to something else. Where we don't panic. We'll just continue. I wonder what will happen now. We actually relight. Wow. It takes a considerable amount of time, but we do relight. It takes like, what do it take, like 43 milliseconds to relight? What? What? What did I do wrong? Here, for comparison. Actually, I could just stash all stuff that I've done. True. True. I'll just make this a temp commit. Also, I'll add these to the temp commit. And now I will just dash. Nice. And now I can build again. And I can compare the performance. I don't remember relighting taking this long. Oh, okay. It does. It does take that long, apparently. 49 milliseconds? Really? Bruh. Well, it's doing it for the whole world, I guess, but still. Okay, it's the same, basically. Let's go here. Restore the stash. Let's undo this. Build again. So this is now some kind of working version where the light data is more separated. And we have potential to multi-thread. Where are we panicking? Lamar panic again. Yeah, because what I now need, I need to have some actual logic for when like chunks just don't exist. Because there are instances where chunks kind of just are not there. I either need to make sure that surrounding chunks always exist, or this like get light thing needs to return like option light data instead of this light data, and then the caller, what it calls, if it receives none, then it knows, oh, the chunk doesn't even exist there, right? That sounds like the correct path to go. But, what I will do now, I'll make this a commit and I'll put it on another branch. So I'll have the more working version here, and I will return to this later and continue on this task. So let me just quickly make another branch. Yep. We will take our changes. Commit this here. And now we will go back to main. I feel like it's did a heist. But it's the opposite, where I just left something that's unfinished. Left something that's unfinished somewhere else. And this is what I like Git. It's just, oof. Very lovely. I'll build again so we have the actual version that we want to use. Also, I'm kind of curious. Why? This is gonna take like a minute to compile because it's like only for optimization. There's only one code generation unit. Stuff like that. Just so the code produces a bit more optimal. I'm gonna see how that performs. Like for the relighting, like how long it takes. But now, I think, oh, it makes sense. Also, I just went somewhere. I love having a console. What do I want to do now? Let's look at the to-do list. I could just start building. Credit screen, still proper raycasting, that's for later. This requires proper raycasting, or I make no clipping be like a Rust behavior. This requires proper raycasting again. I could do this. And this. I'll take a look at this first because it's the easiest thing to do. And then I'll try to start making some environment. I think what I have to do, I have to just make environments in general. Like, I just have to get better at building. It's not for the liminal space thing specifically or the parkour game specifically. I just have to build. Like, for whatever game I have in mind to make with this engine, I have to be good at building. So, it's just a thing to practice. That's how I should look at it. First, command history. Like, I've done some building stuff on Minecraft, but I have friends who are way better. And it's just like, damn. That's a skill. Console. Because I already have a thing here. I just need to be able to print the command history. We don't take in any arguments. We just say print output. And what is the output? What is our command history? It's the packed string array. I don't think this will be correct, but oh. Okay, yeah. You don't want to do that. I could make this one string and then print that. But I'll do this for now, it's a bit easier. I'll do that. Now we add the command. Command. I have 0 arguments in total. I guess I'll do them on the same line. Also, these I want to do them on the same line. And then we need an empty array. And command added. Let's go. That actually is pretty easy to do. I like that. Oh. Why do we get a bunch of stuff? What? Okay, let's go to the callable. Oh, because I think I resized it to be a certain size. Oh, I could probably... Do we have anything here at all? We do. Time to just... I could think about this, or I could copy from the previous project. Yeah, we do indeed resize the thing. Be the correct size at the very start. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. I think this might be a bit incorrect. What do we actually do when our command history is maxed out? Where do we use this? Where do we add things to the command history? Here. This is some nice advanced stuff. I'm pretty sure it's like, basically a circular buffer. Because I wanted to do that. And I think this print stuff is slightly incorrect. Like, it will give you the wrong order of things. But I can test that. Let's make it 5. And if we go here, we can say do you know that ASD is the first one and history is the second one? Oh, I see. The history command is just incorrect in general. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Right. I think I know the real solution for this. And it's not using a circular buffer. We're not going to do that. I think what makes sense is we append strings, and then when the history gets too big, we just take away from the beginning. It's like, oh, you have to reallocate memory. Don't care. I don't think we're gonna get like a noticeable performance hit on our fucking chat history or console history. It's not gonna really matter. Does mean that I have to refactor this a bit. Yeah. Oh. Well, let's do this. I thought this would be easier, but it's fine. Grand history offset. I think this is only. No, this is going up and down. What is this? Where do I touch you? I think this is the circular buffer part. Yeah. Yep. Get rid of that. And I think here we say append. We don't need to do this either. We don't need that. We're getting some warnings. That's good. Command history. Or else access the array directly. Offset. Let's see. This is like where we are currently like going up and down. Just the index. We're gonna rename this. This is a bit more clear. Oh. What does the offset then mean? Oh, it's circular buffer stuff. Death. It might have been not circular buffer stuff. But and this was the circular buffer part, but this name is better. So it will survive. I guess we can do that. Why would we do that? Oh, yeah. Yep. That makes sense. And clamp it between these. Yep. And we don't need to do any maths here. It's just the index. Wow. Nice. I wonder what this does now. Okay. Interesting. Oh yeah, I want to clamp this to the command history size. -1. We don't crash. Not entirely correct. If I press up, nothing happens, and if I press down... Oh, so the first command was forgotten for some reason. Why is it forgotten? I can't access it for some reason. These have to be the way around. To go to 2 and then 3. We're accessing the array from the wrong way around. That's like the first thing that I notice. Do we actually not do -1 here then? I think we'll just crash now. Yeah. I guess we're not hitting the index 0 correctly. Yeah. Yep. think that's the fix for that. We can access everything. Felt like it was incorrect the first time around. If I press up once, I get immediately into 2 instead of 1. So I guess the initial index is this incorrect. I also actually want it to be this, I think. But I can reverse that easier, like here. I think that's what I want. Okay, not quite. -1 perhaps. So it is a reverse now, but still accessing the first element is incorrect. Guess this has to be a -1 initially. Still goes to 2 first instead of 3. Why? This is not a big problem anymore. But why do we skip this? Oh. Is it because of that? Okay, now it works. When this works, and if we do history, then it will just print everything. Yippee! Let's say the max size is 5. Well, it didn't print the current command. Oh, we don't actually get rid of the old entries. We need to do that. If I type history, I kind of want that. I want that command to be part of the history. How do we do this? Oh, that's actually not the important part. Think it's actually a while loop. Oh, this is a packed string array, so actually want this to be a just an array of strings. Yep. That should be more correct. Yep. Shows 4 things, even though the max is 5. I guess I could make this happen at the top. We now type history. And we immediately get it. Yep, that's better. Don't need this. I think that's fine. I just need to make the actual history be like 500 or something. I don't remember 500 were your last commands. That should be fine. Now we can commit this. Oh. I don't know how long it would take with like 500 strings to like remove at the start. I don't think it's a concern though. And if it is a concern, then it's like I can make the max size for the history like 100 instead. If it really is a problem, even then, yeah, circular buffer is a option. Or is an option, rather. But I feel like it should maybe be like a separate type. And the command history is just of type circular buffer. And the circular buffer logic is just handled somewhere else. Oh, I forgot. To-do list. Real quick, just... Yep. Smile. No one noticed. Nobody saw that. But yes. I think there's something else easy also on the list that I was kind of thinking of doing. Oh yeah, this. But I think what makes the most sense is trying to build something for now. I'll try to build something for a while, and we'll see. Something. Yep. Good world name. Oh, the stone makes me think of a like parking lot immediately. I I do also have the materials required for a parking lot. We have some wood, we have some logs. This can be used for like a building. Stone for the like asphalt, I guess. And then, you know, white for the lines. I don't know. The parking lot also requires quite a lot of like surface. This 2. It's not 2. It's 4. Oh, I'm dumb. It's 5. There we go. Yeah. If I was able to just fly and like click areas, that would have been maybe a bit easier. I mean, not that specific operation, but in general, you kind of do want to have the ability to just like if I wanted to like fill this area in, I want to be able to click this, click that, and then boom, like fill the area. So I feel like I need some fences. Doing street lights like this, kind of awkward. This looks more like a looks like a tree or something. Hold on, let me do this. It's so scuffed. Mm-hmm. I think I'll just make a like fence model real fast. Or like a pillar model, I guess. Having like rods they can displace is kind of useful. We'll see. Mm-mm. Or is there another way around this? How would you do a lamppost with just full blocks? That's kind of the question. You could try to do something like this. I already have this. It's not like the worst thing ever, but it's also not really the best either. That's an inconspicuous light. Maybe this is better than having a light on a stick. And also being able to, if I was able to just copy this area, that would be great. And just copy paste this lamp in the different places. Oh, I double clicked. I wonder if I should do that. Why is that so ugly? Why are you so ugly? Oh, because it's there. Fair enough. If it's a full block, it's not ugly. Yeah, I also need to fix these sliding issues. What do parking lots even look like? Yeah. So the lights are kind of just pillars. And then you just have a bunch of spaces. Mm-hmm. These would be maybe like a bit higher up. They're gonna provide less light then. This is... yeah, it provides like barely anything. I think I might try to roll with some lights that are just kind of exist in the ground for now. Oh, actually, if I almost thought about like, oh, if I had like a car here that could have a light, but I don't think I want any sign of like anything inhabiting the space. Or maybe cars are fine. I don't know. How block is this? 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. How do I integrate lights into this? Just every second one? This 3. From every single one. What does it look like? Mm-hmm. I think there's potential here. Mm. Like if I imagine this going on forever in one direction, or I mean even like two directions, could be something here. I was also thinking I could have a thing how it's like easier to repeat builds. Like basically we'd have a how to say like you would have a certain area. So let's say we have a 3x3 box like this. And then if I change something, like I place the light here, then it would copy it to like the surrounding 3x3 boxes, right? And I could do this in 3 dimensions for like an extended. Oh, you know, like not just one repetition. And also don't forget about diagonals. Let's repeat it for a while. Right? I think that could be some kind of a useful tool where if you don't want to generate something, you want to build it manually, but you still want it to repeat forever, quote unquote forever. I think that could be neat. Or if I get the proper building tools, then I'll be able to clone this easily. I don't know. I think the auto repeat zones are a pretty neat idea. Well, I'll also continue doing this manually for now. See where it goes. The more I do this, the more that I just want to have world edit tools. I can copy paste stuff. No. Ah. And I could also do it if I just do it in Rust instead of trying to do it in GDScript. Damn. Damn. So far, what I've been thinking is that, oh, I need to like make expose array casting to GDScript, and to do that, I kind of want to make it proper first. But if I just make the building tools in Rust, I don't have to worry about that. What to do? Well, what I said earlier also is that I should practice as building skills in general, and not just in terms of the liminal spaces. So I might get started on some parkour stuff as well. To polish up the player movement a bit. I mean, this is fine, I guess, but I want to have some like acceleration, deceleration. Not just, you know, going very raw like this. Actually, how many blocks can we jump? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Not quite that. Oh, coyote time doesn't feel good. Let's keep jumping late. Okay, so this is possible, but I feel like barely. Yeah, and if we go diagonal, I think we go faster. Yeah. We go significantly faster. That needs to be fixed. That's ridiculous. Hello? There we go. Just gonna update to-do list. And I think doing the building tools in Rust will also have another benefit, where like, if I want to have history, then it's like, how would I say? I don't know how to do that in GDScript, where it's like, oh, I filled this area I didn't want to. Undo. How would you do that? Like, you could save the world and like reload it or something, but I feel like there's better ways of going about that. And I feel like this actually might be more complicated than I give it credit for. And I should start thinking about this. It's also more helpful than I give it credit for. Like, really helpful could be complicated, at least with undo. And for building tools, you do want undo. Like, if you fuck up something, having undo is so fucking good. But I'll have to start thinking about how I want to do all this. And then there's also the other branch. This. We'll see. For now, I want to chill. It's not a 6 hour stream day. We're gonna go raid someone. At least if there's at least 2 people. That's the rule. Alright, 1 viewer moment. Which is fine. This means that we're not gonna raid anyone. But yeah. Mm-mm-mm. Damn. Damn. I think this is actually the way to go, though. And if I make worldlet tools, like building tools, like filling areas, copying areas, these changes kind of have to be present. So I think the plan is go here, actually see this through, you know. I have some lazy logic in here. I have to get rid of that. Kind of like refactor, I guess. Go through all this. Yep. Yep. And then I'll do the optimization so things happen in parallel. And after that, I can start focusing on the building tools. Yes. But for now, I'm gonna hop off. See you later, everyone. Wow.